Hello everybody, it's currently like 7:10. I'm on my way to school, currently on my Theriogenology rotation, which is repro. So essentially I'm on my reproduction rotation, and today we have to be there at 7:30. I'm already almost to school, but yeah, we have to be there at 7:30. We're going to the school dairy farm. I'm going to palpate and like preg check a bunch of cows, but I am excited that we've got a bunch of cattle stuff today, so I'm gonna bring you along with me for that. One of obviously the most important things when you're getting ready to go palpate cattle is your allergy pill. So I'm gonna pop that real quick. We arrived to the school dairy around 8:30 that morning and began palpating. So this is showing the fetal heartbeat. It has color Doppler over it, and so every pulse you see of the color is blood moving through the fetal heart. Then we're doing some fetal sexing. So on here we have a fetus, and you can see both of its hind legs on the screen. And then in this one, you can see its tail, and we move cranial slightly so that you can see both of its hind legs. And then you can see the genital tubercle there that's being pointed out, and this is a heifer calf, so a female. And then we packed up and cleaned because we were done for the day, headed back to the school, and there was a bull semen sample that was dropped off for us to evaluate. So we looked at the motility, so how well the sperm move, as well as the morphology, so how normal do the sperm look. And after that, we took a break and went to lunch. I'm on lunch now. I have like an hour or so long break. We do have a bull coming in. It's like an expensive breeding bull, but he has an esophageal like foreign body puncture, and so now they're gonna scope him, and then we have to see, we're gonna collect semen and see what it looks like, freeze it if it's good quality. If it's not, I don't know. I don't expect it's going to be good because he's been sick for a few days with like an elevated temp. So high body temp is not good for sperm quality. So we'll see. But that's coming up in like an hour. Now I'm done for the day. We did endoscopy on him. We pulled out like a little food bolus thing, and sticking out of one of the ends of the food bolus was like a 3 or like 4 inch long metal like wire, and that metal wire had just been like in there, embedded in his esophagus. We did have to sedate him for the endoscopy. So he was sedate, and he's also quite unhealthy right now. We did not collect semen on him because we just have a strong suspicion that the fever he's had, his poor health condition, and also on top of that, him being sedated, because he was like pretty heavily sedated. Those things combined do not make for high quality semen. He's also been on a multitude of like antibiotics because they were treating him for shipping fever, and so just like all those things combined makes for poor semen quality. And we don't want to get a semen sample from him when we're like expecting that all the sperm are going to be like dead or dying. So we did not collect semen sample from him today, but he will be staying in the hospital for a period of time until he starts getting better. So as he's improving, we'll collect semen from him and see the quality of it. But today just was not that day. So yeah, there was the endoscopy, and then we did not collect from him. But anyway, it's 2:20 now, and I'm heading home. So I'm doing some VetPrep stuff. I already did 2 power lectures. I did that on my lunch break. You saw that. and now I'm reviewing questions that I already like previously answered. So I'm finishing up feline anesthesia and then moving on to like feline cardiology today. And then I'm going to start answering some bovine questions. I do have like three videos to come about the NAVLE, hopefully kind of soonish. The first is just going to be like a study with me video, like study with me for the NAVLE video. It's basically going to be a no talking, just me sitting down and studying, and you can study along with me. The second's going to be like how I study for the NAVLE. And then I will also go over my like little NAVLE planner thing that I made in that video as well. And then the third is going to be my progression of studying for the NAVLE throughout the months. That one will probably take a little bit longer because I obviously don't take the NAVLE until like October, November-ish. And so I have to record it all the way up to like October, November-ish. Anyway, but I do have NAVLE videos on the way. Yeah, so I'm just going to finish reviewing these few questions and answer some questions, some bovine questions. It's time to do some laundry, so I have like my bibs and the scrubs and clothes that I wore today all in there. So I'm gonna wash that now. It is many hours later. It's like midnight now. I just kind of quit recording because my mom called me. So I cleaned the litter box, took out the trash, went for a walk, and then I was on the phone with my mom, then my dad, and then my boyfriend. So I was on the phone for many hours and could not record. But anyway, so yeah, litter box, trash, went for a walk, just read a little bit, and it's midnight now. I'm showered, everything, but I am going to go to sleep. Yeah, and now it's midnight and I'm going to bed. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.